Hi guys. I hope you can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Hi guys. Today, I have a message for them for adults, and I'm gonna be starting with the channeled messages, just the little things that I've picked up on the way, and that may help you, some of you, connect to this reading better. So first of them is moth and beetles and jealousy. Oh, I got a sweet download about jealousy and how jealousy is about seeing with the it feels like seeing with the eye of a snake, and how I got a true understanding of how to actually flip that, and what it feels like to have people being jealous of you. It feels like having an eye on your shoulder, like something, and you're looking at it like, But that jealousy that's being projected is actually necessary for you to develop your own inner eye, to be able to see past the bullshit, to be able to see past the projection. I'm going to show you the piece that I made where I got all of these downloads. Right, this. Oh wait, let me turn the light. No, it's inverted. How do I? Okay, so this is like your inner eye, right? You see how it's pointing out to like the outside world, and this is your outer eye. It's kind of covered, but everyone sees through their inner eye. Everyone sees through their third eye. It's just like, how are you seeing it? That's the main question. Like, what is your perception? Is it giving through, even through this dark, like, snake, like, this would be jealousy. This is jealousy. Even through this jealousy, you can see through that, and still see through the light. Because even when this ends, there's so much more. There's so much more out here that's not even hasn't even been tapped into, So this whole piece is like seeing through the dark. It was just a conversation about, how when you want to see deeper and you want to know more, you're going to experience the dark. The dark is necessary for you to be able to own your own skills. It's like the 5 of Wands, It's literally training you to be able to know what you're capable of and to be able to train and own your own skills, your own inner eye, and how you see the world and what you're projecting and what's being projected towards you, and how to see past that bullshit and literally not just be seen through the eye of the snake and see through the eye of the dark and be like, this is that, and it can either be jealousy, because maybe there's so much shit projected towards you and you're now feeling like, oh man, this is too much for me to handle, or then you turn it around and turn it to being pissed and being jealous about the world and about the things you want and yada yada yada. So yeah, this is an interesting one for me. It was really fun. Okay, moving on. So yeah, jealousy, and then third eye, and also perception. The seal animal, which is the seal animal. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You're gonna get the message. If it's for you, it's for you. And also surrender and happiness, and also listening and secrets. So those are the channeled messages, and we are going to go into the cards. Yeah. I got excited to film this. I got this just burst of energy, this burst of energy, like I needed to do this. So I know some of you will be needing this. And my spirit team is like, get on there, man. This card says, stay true and be in your power. It's literally divine authority. It's about being in your damn power, like being in your own space, being in your own energy, cultivating rituals for yourself, cultivating things for yourself that helps you to, this is just coming through, that helps you to be in that energy, cultivating things that you that you will say, okay, this is my thing, this is how I do it, this is my thing, this is, even if it has to be your thing, like your thing, your happiness, your your power, all of those things, they're yours. They're yours to cultivate. They're yours to explore. Okay, burps. They're yours to explore. They're yours to cultivate. They're yours to like enjoy. They're yours to use. They're yours to explore. So you get to do this for yourself. You get to have your own rituals. You get to have your own thing that you do when you wake up to kind of get your shit together. You get to be the fucking Hierophant and be the authority in your life. I know sometimes, it's just, we've been conditioned to always expect somebody else to know better, or to know more, or to have the information, or to be able to tell us what to do, where to go, and how best to position ourselves. But the truth is, that power lies within us. Okay, that power lies within us, and someone else cannot be the person that is our driving force, or because it will always be outside of us. So we need to take that in and cultivate our own energy, and cultivate the things that make us feel good, the things that make us feel like we're in our power, the things that remind us, because sometimes we do forget, right? Shit happens. The things that help us to remember that we're in the power, we're sitting in the power, like that seat of our intuition. There's nobody else there but us. That's still our essence that's projecting out. So it's the same answer that someone can go give to you. You can get it yourself, by yourself. You can follow inspiration. You can be inspired by what you see and what's happening around you, but the application of it, you have the power to choose. How am I going to apply this to my life? How am I going to use this for me? What's the best way to use this? I'm not just going to follow this like, I'm following these instructions and I have to follow it right exactly how it's been said to follow. I'm going to integrate this. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to get this and blend it together and then make my own thing. So the energy I'm getting from this is just to make your own mix, like make your own mixture, do your own thing. Take this, put it in a bowl, mix it all up and make it your own. Don't follow a straight line, and don't forget about if you had this idea yesterday and it was like, oh, perfect, and the next day you're having a different idea. Okay, move on. Take that new leap of faith. Follow that new step. Maybe you thought, okay, if I did this yesterday, you were thinking in a different headspace. You were like, oh, this is so right. This feels right. And the next day, it's like, I'm having it like, I feel like I need to turn. I need to make a different direction. I need to move. I need to, there's no point trying to hold on to the past. Like, oh, but I thought this was this. Oh, but I thought this was this. The point is just like, ask. You've already asked for something, right? And now you're getting like a nudges to like move forward. And if you're holding on, like, oh, but I thought this was right. It's just you not following your guidance and following your allowance, because like you've asked for something, and you will get all the nudges and all the little breadcrumbs of like what to do next and where to go. And if you're holding on to like what you thought you should have done, or what you thought was right, or what made sense at that time, yes, maybe it made sense at that time, totally, but maybe it's not making sense now. Because you've asked for more things, you've put more things into your vortex, and it's time for you to like pivot and look at it from a different angle. So don't hold on so that you're not seeing where you need to go. Don't hold on so you're not seeing how you need to do what you need to do to do what you need to do. So also create your own vibe, create your own space, because you are the vibe, you are the energy, you are your divine authority. Nobody else is on top of you. Nobody else is telling you what to do. You are your own inner child. You're your own mother and your own father. You just pull from the resources inside of you to enhance those energies, because you are all of you. You're your mom, you're your dad, you're your inner child. Everything It's the Holy Trinity. All of that is you. You are infinity. You never end. You start and something ends, but it continues again. Rebirth. I'm getting the beetle. Because the beetle, one of this symbolism of the beetle is rebirth. It's something dying, going into the underworld and coming back up into springing back up again. So like, you don't die. It's okay for things to end. It's okay for you to be like, you know what, I thought I was going to do this and do that, but like, now I want to do something different. That's perfectly fine. There's nobody out there telling you like, oh, you should do it this way, you should do it that way, you should do this way, you should be this way, you should no one can tell you, because nobody knows you exactly like you know yourself. Nobody else knows how you know yourself. Nobody else knows, so nobody else can tell you, because it will not work for you, because they're not you. So if you are not like, cultivating your own and figuring out your own way to path to move forward, nobody else can do it for you. You get to choose your path. You get to choose what you want to do. You came into this life freely. You choose and be like, okay, I'm going to come here and do this shit. I'm going to come here and be here and be who I am and create. You came as a creator. You literally came here as a creator. You came to create as a creator. That's what you came for. You didn't come to follow the rules and just be like, okay, I'm going to do this because, this is what is expected, or this is what it seems like to do. No, you came as a creator to create. You get me? So create, my love. Create what you want. Create what your soul is like pulling you to create. Go into your heart and feel, what energy do I actually want to cultivate? Like, think about yourself, like, what energy do I want my energy to represent, to give off, and create that. And take one or two things from, what you like, from what is making you feel happy. Know that when you're somewhere, you're feeling like, oh, I like this. That's just like, there's something inside of you telling you there is a part of that you want, that you like, that you may be able to use and integrate and just take it and kind of twist it in your own way and use it for yourself. So what lights you up? What you think of, what you like to do. Take all of those things and create your own stew. Make the pots, put all the ingredients inside, cook that shit. It will turn out delicious for you. Make it for you. Make it like you're creating this perfect meal for yourself. Think about it like that. You're creating this perfect meal for yourself, and and stay in your own power. You are your own divine authority. Nobody else is above you. There's nobody else. There's nothing above your head. You see, your head and your crown and your solar and your star is directly linked to the cosmos. There's like a direct link to the divine, which we all have. You think about your star as your SIM card. It's literally your connection to divine. We all have our star connected to the divine. We all have our crown connected to the divine. So there's nobody else that's dragging your alignments with you or dragging your authority with you. I mean, I understand in the world that we live in, it may seem like that. It's just because they're energies who have intentionally been putting ideas out there in hopes that people will download these ideas and you'll stay with them, and they will start acting from those ideas. But that's what we call programming, and they seem so valid because when you look outside the world, that's what is happening, and that's what's getting recognition, and that's what people are clapping for. So it's like, it makes sense for you to want to be like, oh, okay, maybe, this. But then you ask yourself, does that really feel authentic to my soul? Does that really feel, no selling out? No, Spirit just said no sellouts. Does that really feel authentic to my soul? Am I doing this because, of expectations, or because of what other people are doing? Or you ask yourself, where did this come from? The little things that we just carry along and fear and like, if I do this, maybe this will happen. they've just been things that you saw happen to other people. It doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. Things that you heard happen to other people. It doesn't even mean that's what really happened. You know, we pick up stories as we go, and we just kind of, sometimes take them on as like, oh, okay, this happened. Maybe I should not do this because this happened to this person. Sir, excuse me, who said that? Just because it happened to one person, you heard it happened to one person, you heard this is how it happened. You didn't even hear from the horse's mouth. I'm saying this, I'm going to make an example. Fela was like, the news we heard about Fela was like he died of AIDS, and I think that was just propaganda to try to scare people from his lifestyle and the kind of life and the energy that he embodied while he was here. So a lot of shit was just being done to just get people to like discard or not following that path, and the fear that another one is like mental illness. If you use cannabis, there's always this thing that I see online, like if you use cannabis, you lose your brain goes here and your brain goes here, and and there are people in the hospital and they're crazy because they smoke cannabis, which is all propaganda as well, which is all lies to get you to stay fearing the unknown. You're not supposed to fear the unknown. This whole existence is unknown. Life is a mystery to itself. Life doesn't even know life. God doesn't even completely know God. God is constantly learning through us, because we come here, right? We come here to experience this, and when we have an experience, we've just added that experience to the cosmos, to God, because God has just experienced that through us. So God is constantly experiencing through humans, just the same way humans are connecting to, it's a relationship. It's not like, oh, I'm God, I know everything, I'm source energy, I know everything there is to know. Yes, in some sense, yes, because this experience has already happened, in a different timeline. This has already happened. So source does already know, but it's still, excuse me, but it still needs to happen. That it had to have happened for source to have known. So you still need to experience life, and don't just assume that life has already happened for you and this is the path that you should go. It's already been chosen. You still need to go out there and explore and be curious and be a child again. It's okay to play. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to just experience life the way life is telling you to experience it. It's okay to try new things. It's okay to change and be different. It's okay to welcome new ideas. I know if you've been taught like in a religious household, you can't, you can't ask questions because we don't know, so don't ask the questions. No, screw that. Ask your damn questions. Ask your damn, be the Hierophant. Be the Hierophant. You're your own leader, you're your own boss, you're your own everything that you need to be. You can get support from the outside world, yes, but if it's not coming from inside of you, it will become codependent. You will always be seeking and seeking and seeking outside of you, and it will become this chase rat race. This rat race vibe, which is prevalent in the society, is always like, I need one more thing to do, one more thing to do. It will not end unless you say no, and you say no and you stop it. It will keep perpetuating, and you wonder why you're not feeling satisfied, or why you feel like it's not enough. Even when you do something right now, the next second it's like, okay, what next? Which is part of life. Like, it's constantly expanding, constantly growing, constantly wanting to see more, do more. Yeah, so you need to do it from a space of like, okay, just be curious, just keep an open mind, just try it and see how it feels for you. Try it and see how your body feels. Try it and see. If you don't like it, you can just turn on it and say, I don't like this, maybe there's something else. Boom. That's step one. You've already said, I don't like this, something else. Immediately you say that, the opportunity for the something else immediately is available to you. You now have to allow yourself to now go in that direction, even if it means turning your back to the things that you once thought, okay, were what you needed to do, or the things you needed to stick your faith in to feel grounded. Unground yourself. Sometimes we can get too grounded, right? We can get too grounded in like in our comfort, and just be like, okay, this works for me. I'm gonna just keep doing it. Sometimes it becomes stifling. Sometimes that thing that you felt like was grounding you, was keeping you sane and keeping you safe, becomes a very thing that is keeping you trapped, that is stifling you. So shake things up. Spirit says shake things up. Shake things up. Tower moments are not bad. Before, when I would do tarot readings, I would get a tarot card. This is when I just started. And I'll get a tarot moment. I was like, oh, God damn it. What shit is going down this week? But now I look forward to the shit going down. Like when I get a tarot moment, I'm like, yes, fuck shit up. I know things are about to fall off, so that the new things can get rebuilt and regrow, and I can see things from a different perspective. I mean, yeah, so curiosity is key. Be a child again. Be curious. Have fun. Don't act like you know everything and you know how things are supposed to be and how things are not supposed to be, when the universe is just like putting signs in front of you, like, see, look here, look here, look here, look here. But you're like, no, I know how things are supposed to be. I know how I know and all the preconceived notions and expectations that we put on things. Literally, sometimes they be holding so the expectations that we be putting on things, they do become stifling. We expect this and we expect that. Literally, this is the whole reason for disappointment, because we expect people to be the same way, we expect people to act the same way, we expect this to be this. We have expectations, and sometimes those expectations are not met, and then we get disappointed, like, damn, I was expecting this. So now when somebody does something to me that I'm just like, wait, what? And I'm like, I just say, I'm sorry that I put that expectation on you, because like, if I didn't have that expectation, I actually wouldn't be disappointed. So let go of expectations. Be curious. Create your own vibe. Create your own energy. Create your own practice. Create your own ritual. Create your own thing. Create your own connection to source. Strengthen that connection by yourself, through inside of you. It's not going anywhere. It's not outside of you. It's inside your own inner eye, your own heart, your own voice, your soul. Go within and find out what really lights you up, what your soul wants to do, and do that. And be the Hierophant, be your own divine authority. You're a sovereign being. You came as a creator. You came to create freely, express freely. There's no invisible hand on top of you that is doing this. No, it's just an illusion. See through the dark. Yes, there is dark. There are illusions, and there have been things placed in front of people in the world just to be able to distract them and sell them stories and sell them dreams or whatever. Don't let those be deterrent to you finding your own path and standing in your own authority. You can do it. You can do it. Even if you grow up in a household where they're religious or they have certain beliefs and you're expected to follow that line, I'm telling you now, you can find your own. You can do it. Okay? And this is what I was excited to talk about, because I was so pumped to get on this video and do this. So I hope this video helps you and reaches you guys well. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm sending you guys all the love, and know that you are a sovereign being.